Ever tighten something down solid, and a week later it's loose again? I've fought this for years. Header bolts at the head, collector bolts underneath. Tighten them today, and you're back under the car next weekend. The same thing happens on mowers, motorcycles, and all kinds of mechanical equipment. Most of the time, we just keep running it and keep retightening. We treat it like maintenance instead of a message. We don't always stop and figure out why it's happening. So let's take a second and look at what the fastener is telling you. Right here, I've got 2 plates, a bolt, and a nut. This whole stack-up is called a joint. A bolt works because it stretches. When you tighten it, you're stretching the bolt like a spring, and that stretch creates a clamp force. That clamp force squeezes these 2 parts together. That squeezing force is what keeps things from moving. Now here's what usually gets overlooked. Bolts don't usually come loose because you didn't tighten them enough. They come loose because something changes in the joint. The first joint problem is movement. If these 2 parts start moving side to side, even a little, the clamped surfaces start to slip. Once they slip, the joint loses some of its grip. When that grip drops far enough, the nut can begin to back off. Engines vibrate, mowers vibrate, trailers bounce down the road. That side-to-side motion is the enemy. The second problem is loss of clamp. Heat cycles, gaskets compressing, paint crushing, soft material settling. If the parts compress or settle, the bolt loses stretch and clamp force. When clamp force drops, friction drops. And once that grip drops far enough, the nut can begin to turn. The third problem is installation. If the bolt was never stretched enough in the first place, it was never clamping hard enough to resist movement. Everything comes back to clamp and friction. If the joint starts moving or the clamp load drops, that resistance can be overcome. The nuts can shift. That's why over the years you've seen all kinds of locking methods. Some old small block Chevys used lock tabs on the exhaust manifold bolts. Racers safety-wired header bolts. Modern hardware uses serrated washers, prevailing torque nuts, and chemical thread lockers. All of those exist for one reason: to add resistance to turning when clamp force drops and vibration is trying to spin the fastener. Movement and loss of clamp are the real reasons bolts come loose. The next question is, how do you build a joint that can handle that? How do you maintain clamp? And how do you resist turning when clamp drops? That's what we're going to get into in the next video. If you're interested in practical, real-world fastener knowledge, check out the All About Fasteners and Threads playlist on this channel. This video is part of that series. In the next video, we'll look specifically at thread locking compounds, what they actually do, and when they make sense. Once you understand why bolts loosen, choosing the right locking method gets a whole lot easier. Thank you for watching. There is more to come.